So I'm starting a new series now whereby I'm showing you guys different design tools whereby you can turn a design to code without any coding at all. This is game changer. It's like the next generation stuff. So we're gonna start off with an app called Unify. Unify basically it allows you to convert Figma components into code without actually coding the applications yourself. So a special case for this will be like, for example, you have a designer or you know how to design apps and you don't want to use something like Webflow or like any design tool, but you just want to have the code, the peace of mind that you have the code. That's why you use something like this. So with Unify, you can actually take a Figma component or a Figma design and turn it into code. So I'll do a quick demo on how you can actually use this. It's a plugin for Figma, and one of the things that I like about it is because it can generate React Native code, actual React Native code with the views, text, and images. So I'll show you a simple example. You can also use it for React as well, and even JavaScript. So here I've just set up a simple basic Figma file. This is a weather app. So you can see the weather is 15 degrees, cloudy with a high and a low and the date. So what this will do is that it will convert this actual frame into an app, and it only takes one click. That's how powerful it is to get the React Native code. So I'll put a link to this Figma file in the description just in case you want to play around with it. So you just click on the top level frame and then go to your plugins. Make sure that in your Figma plugins community file, just add Unify. Just in case you don't have the link to that, I'll put the link to this website as well. Press on here on this button says install Unify. It will take you directly to Figma, to that page whereby you can download you can install this link. So you can see on mine it says installed, so because I already have it, but it's as good as it says. It turns pixel perfect code components in seconds. So here we go. So press on the top level frame and then go to Unify. It's gonna do its magic in the background, and then it's gonna show you a preview. For example, you can see here the example code, and then you can just say generate code. And then what this will do, will take you to a new tab whereby you'll have the code there. So we can see it actually generates a preview of that app that we just created, and you can see this is like React code. In this drop down, you can just click React Native. How powerful is this? This is actually game changer. So you can see that it created views for our weather, for temperature, and one of the things that you can see here is that like the way the styles are named actually makes sense. So that means in your Figma file, when you're creating the components, you must actually name them accordingly so that it will make sense when you actually upload it on Unify. So what I'll do is that here I'll just simply copy the code, and then I'll head into, this is a simple Expo app. So I just spun up a simple Expo app with Expo init weather app. So if you don't know how to initialize an Expo app, there should be a link in the top right corner showing you my other video on how you can actually initialize an Expo or a React Native CLI app. So after that, I just also spun up the simulator there. We have the phone here. I created this folder called components, and the components, just like I didn't do anything, just created this where the component, as you can see, there's nothing here, so it's all connected here. So the beauty about this is that I can just simply select everything by saying Shift A, Command A, delete everything here, and then Command V, and then I just pasted the code which I got from Unify. And then as you can see, like, we already have a pixel perfect version of the app that we designed in Figma. Like, this is actually amazing. If I can tell you, this will save you time, lots of time, when it comes to developing an app, because now that means then you can simply use this Unify app to do your basic code, and then from there you can just work on the logic. So you still have to work on the logic in this case, but it will take you half the amount of time to do a design now with this tool. This is simply amazing. So maybe if I go back to the Figma file, you may see that like the file is set up differently. So what actually happened here is that if you want to generate like high quality code, you have to actually try and generate components rather than screens, because it will allow you to get a more responsive design that way. And I'll also link in the description a guide on how you can actually generate high quality code with Unify .app. So another way as well, try and group elements using the Figma auto layout feature. So if you can see here, those icons, they're showing you that here I'm using Figma's auto layout feature, and to use it you just simply say Shift A to get the auto layout functionality. So this allows your design to be more responsive. So because when ununify.app converts your app into code, it looks at the Figma's auto layout to kind of like group elements. And maybe finally, like I said, just name your layers accordingly so that like it will make sense when you convert it into code. So when I convert mine into code, I have everything set up nicely because I have the weather container, I got the temperature, I got the weather item. They all make sense. So that's why like when I come to the actual code, it actually makes sense when you're reading it. I can actually edit everything if I want to, but in this case I really don't need to edit anything. This is an app that you can actually ship to the Play Store now, or the App Store. In this series I'm gonna actually show you other ways, other tools as well that you can use to generate code just like this. So if you're interested to find out what other tools are there, simply like this video and subscribe for more content like this. Cheers y'all.